Nowadays, most teaching methods aim to educate students to absorb as much information as possible, often without emphasizing how to use it. We encourage our children to achieve high grades, instill a strong work ethic, and teach them to cope with failures. But we sometimes overlook the most basic and fundamental aspects. Our vision at Teach-In is not only about providing education and imparting values and tools that enable each student to manage the material they study independently, but also about teaching them to critically evaluate their progress at every step and ensure that information is acquired from various reliable sources. At Teach-In, objectivity and reliability are the cornerstones of our learning approach. We do not expect our students to be geniuses because, to be honest, many individuals considered geniuses may not have been true geniuses. Take Mozart, for example. Did you know that Mozart had approximately 3,500 hours of piano experience by the time he was 5 years old? This is not true genius. It's experience, consistency, and diligence. The truth is that we, as educators and parents, know that the chance of witnessing genius is tiny. Therefore, we do not promote deceptive illusions. On the contrary, consistency and diligence are the values that guide us in the education of your children. When our students make mistakes, we strive to understand the source of the mistake, rather than correcting them in a way that won't contribute to their understanding. We insist on giving real value to the learning process, not just the end result. Our vision at Teach-In is ultimately to support children and provide them with abilities that go beyond the boundaries of school and academia. At the end of every day, every relationship with friends, family, or work colleagues involves learning and understanding, including persuasion and exposure to new ideas. A child with average grades can become outstanding if we focus on boosting their self-confidence, the same as an outstanding child can encounter thinking barriers in high school or academia due to narrow-mindedness. Our emphasis as educators and instructors at Teach-In is on the individual, their personal abilities, and their enjoyment of engaging with information, even if they can't grasp every detail. We aim to instill confidence in them, as this is a valuable skill in life. The motivation we advocate at Teach-In is to never give up on any child, as we see ourselves in each of these children who may be a bit hesitant about learning and information consumption. At Teach-In, we offer a unique learning experience that you haven't witnessed before. Perhaps one day, you might want to study with us, not only to understand how to navigate in this world in the healthiest and most informed way, but also to do so without fake news, bias, or prejudices. Most importantly, with tolerance and pluralism, which go beyond the basic rituals of common teachers who may not grasp the true spectrum of opinions. At Teach-In, we strive for meaningful learning experiences, through which your child can grow and help others grow as well. For us, Teach-In is an incarnation of Einstein's words. I never teach my pupils. I only attempt to provide the conditions in which they can learn.